At least 40 people are dead after fire engulfed a bar in Switzerland overnight. More than 100 others were injured after the flames ripped through a crowded New Year's Eve celebration. It happened in a popular resort town in the Swiss Alps. Some eyewitnesses say a sparkler on a champagne bottle ignited the bar's ceiling, but authorities say the cause is actually still under investigation. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel live in studio tonight with the update on this story. Casey?
Steve, good evening. The U.S. State Department tells Fox 4 they are closely monitoring the situation and stand ready to provide any assistance to Americans affected. Government officials say there are victims from multiple countries, and they warn the death toll could still rise. A night meant for celebration turned deadly as flames devoured a crowded bar known as the Constellation. Popular with teenage tourists, it's nestled away in the posh ski resort of Crans, Montana.
A lot of people were screaming, trying to escape, and I saw a lot of people on the floor, and I think these people was dead.
Eyewitnesses describe a scene of pandemonium as New Year's Eve revelers realized what was happening and rushed the exits, trampling over some victims.
There were a lot of people at the entry trying to escape, and it was full, and people was walking on everybody, and trying to escape.
Once out in the frigid cold, bystanders jumped into action.
I think problem was the temperature shock from the heat inside to the cold outside. So one of the priorities was to get everyone warm.
Swiss authorities say the fire grew so intense it likely set off a buildup of flammable gases, leading to a sudden flashover or explosion. Video showed medical helicopters rushing patients from the scene. Officials declared a state of emergency because Switzerland's burn centers quickly became overwhelmed. Some patients had to be airlifted to hospitals in neighboring countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot hide it from you. We are shaken by what happened last night.
Investigators have not corroborated partygoers' claims the fire started from a sparkler, saying it's too early to tell. The U.S. Embassy in Switzerland has established a hotline for victims. State Department officials are encouraging Americans traveling in the area to contact their relatives and let them know they're safe in order to expedite the identifications.
Behind these numbers are faces, names, families, destinies brutally cut short or forever shattered.
Less than 24 hours after the New Year's tragedy, a makeshift memorial has gone up outside the resort, which is set to host downhill skiers for their final events ahead of the Winter Olympic Games. So Swiss authorities say that some of the victims are burned so badly they are having to use DNA and dental records to make a positive ID, adding that it is a process that could take several days. Steve.
All right, terrible. Casey, thanks.